Hey everyone, this is David Smart of Smart Review. So, like I told you guys before, I do movie reviews, but now since the movie theaters have been slow, or there's some movies I don't want to see at all, I'm gonna do wrestling talk. Now it will be a challenge because I still watch wrestling every now and then, but I fell off a little bit. So remembering names, moves, people, who's big, who's not. It's a little weary, but I'm still into the W universe. Now I'm gonna try to cover other stuff like AEW, AAA, the Indies. I'm gonna try to do that in New Japan. I'm gonna try to get to those, but it's gonna be tough because, like I said, 2 jobs, 2 kids, not easy. But I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna try. All right, so I'm gonna talk about the WWE Raw that just passed. It was a decent show. It wasn't boring, thank goodness, because some WWE shows has been boring and it's like, what in the hell is going on here? They're on Netflix and they're more PG than they was on the USA Network. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why they went that route, but I've been hanging in there. I've been hanging in there for a while, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so we're going to start with the Usos confront Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. So that was interesting because now it's official that the Usos are back together. But what does that mean for Jey Uso? Is he going to walk away from the title run, or is he going to go back to being a tag team wrestler with his brother Jimmy? We shall see. So they're back together. It had a little back and forth. It was fine. So it was, we'll see what happens there. And then we will go right on. Well, but the one thing I like when Bronson Reed has his shirt called the Tribal Thief, that was pretty cool because he stole Roman Reigns' sneakers. Which, if you're not from the hood, you're not going to understand that because I was born in New York. I was born in the Bronx in the 80s, 90s. If you see a pair of sneakers thrown up on the wires and stuff, like wires or people, they hang up their clothes, someone's sneakers got stolen and they throw them up there and that's it. You can't get them back. So yeah, so it's like it's like a hood thing. So yeah, if you know, you know. AJ Styles versus El Grande, fast-paced match. AJ Styles took a whiplash on the stairs. I remember I'm trying to remember all the names, but I know that was like when he whiplashed him to the stairs. He flew over that joint, and it was like, wow. I hope his knees okay, because that was a wicked throw he did to him. And it was back and forth. And let me see here. Yeah, AJ Styles. Yeah, they was going back and forth. AJ Styles won. They did back to back wrestling move. AJ Styles won. It was a really good match. I gave it a 4.0 out of 5. Definitely good. All right, Laura Valkyrie and Rachel Rodriguez. Really, it was a good females match. Raquel Rodriguez shows that she is powerful. I'm just wondering how much does she squat and bench in the gym because she is strong. She did like a version of the Boston Crab, Lara, and that was like, whoa. I can't remember. I don't remember ever seeing that before. She has to have massive back pain after that match because she attacked her back, but it looked like she laid it in on her. The match ends up with, let me see. Oh, wait, no. Before that, Laura did an awesome powerbomb of Raquel Rodriguez. That was for a short girl like that. That takes straight. That's why I say these women, they're the elite, top of the top athletes. So for her to do that to a big girl, a big strong girl like her, that was good. And let me see. Raquel ended up doing her famous choke slam on her called the Jada Bomb, and she won. and that was pretty cool. That was a good women's match. I'm wondering about Jey Usos and the Usos. I think Jey Uso might be turning heel because he's getting more aggressive, getting more mean. And my prediction, I think that the new bloodline is coming. It might take 6 months to a year, but it's like when Bret Hart and the Hart Foundation, they fought for all that time and they formed together. I think that the bloodline will form together. And once all of them get together, God help everybody else's souls on that roster, because that's a deep bloodline. So I think Jey Uso, if he fully turns heel, I guarantee you that's what's gonna happen. Or if LA Knight turns heel, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that was we will see what happens over there. Oh, but I'm so sorry. So the AJ Styles versus El Grande, 4.0 out of 5. Definitely a good match. And I will give the same score for Lyra Valkyria and Raquel Rodriguez. I'm hoping I'm not menacing her name. I'm so sorry. But yeah, the women, that was definitely a good match. So AJ Lee shows up. That's the next segment. And she gets a huge pop. She does this big speech about mental health. And like from the movies, when I keep hearing about mental health, it just like pisses me off so much. You know, because it's like, God damn it, just take care of yourself. Do this and that. Don't make it like a big thing in the theater, in the movies and stuff like that. But she's a real person, and you could tell like it's authentic, and like, you know, all of us need like a day off or a year off or 10 years off, and she did that. She took a whole decade off to take care of herself, do her thing. She came off comics, and then she did a couple of, like a movie or two, I think. Yeah, so she took care of herself, still fantastic shape, and now she's back, and she's gonna go against Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins with her boyfriend or husband, husband, CM Punk. So she did a good speech. Becky Lynch comes out all pissed off in her outfit, as she's trying to like, she just like berates the fans and stuff. She's a good heel, except for when she talks about Ozzy Osbourne. Whoever wrote that, it should be fired. You don't diss Ozzy Osbourne in the UK. That is a big no-no. But Becky Lynch was good in here, and now they're gonna have a big intersexual tag team match at WrestlePalooza. So we'll see what happens there. And then we have Penta versus Rusev. Good wrestling match between these two good athletes. They went back and forth. I really like Penta. He's like the updated version of Rey Mysterio. Onto New Day and Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller should be pushed more because he's a good wrestler, but I think he's still learning the ropes. And I know for sure once he breaks away from New Day and other people, once he's his own person, he'll be money big times. And they cost Penta the match, and Rusev did an unbelievable kick to his face in midair. Knocked him out, win the match. So that was pretty good. I'll give that a 3.5 out of 5 match. Highlights of the day is definitely Cena versus Sami Zayn at last week's SmackDown. So John Cena did like a bunch of different moves of other wrestlers, I guess, to show respect of people that either are not in the company anymore or he can't wrestle, like Edge and AJ Styles and all these people that is probably not in his schedule to wrestle, but he showed respect. I think he even did the CM Punk go to sleep move, I think. So yeah, so that was a really good match. I think Sami Zayn should have won that match. You know, because Cena wasted, like, God knows, half of his year on being a heel, and it went nowhere. So, you know, you do that, you might as well just put any wrestler you had after that, from now on to December over, or at least some of them. because his run was terrible. But yeah, he did his move. They were both knocked out. Brock Lesnar comes out, destroys both of them. And we know we're going to have Cena versus Brock Lesnar at WrestlePalooza. But I'm wondering, will it be a painful fight like they did at... forgot that pay-per-view, but it was No Holds Barred, and Cena was bleeding. He ended up beating Lesnar. He did the attitude adjustment on the stairs. I totally forgot the pay-per-view. And he won. Or will it be a smash match like he had against Lesnar at SummerSlam, when Lesnar did like 20 suplexes, totally owned him and beat him. So we will see what happens there. I'm definitely going to pirate that pay-per-view. If I could get like a free trial for the ESPN, I will do it. But I am not paying them $30 a month. I'm sorry. WWE is being greedy. He should not ask the fans to shed out $30 more. And you have to get Netflix. You have to get cable. All this stuff, like, they're being real greedy. But, yeah, I'm not paying for it. Thank you, Stephen Math, to talk about the VPN. That's awesome. I know you probably got in trouble with that, but hey, you was always real. I met you once. You seem like a genuine person. So yeah, I'm not paying for ESPN. I'm sorry. Nikki Bella versus Asuka. Nikki Bella still got it. You could tell she's still a little rusty, but she hasn't wrestled in a little while. But she hung in there with Asuka. Asuka is deadly. Her kicks look like they really connected. Like, if they didn't connect, she's like Kane. She makes it seem like they hit, but they didn't. But I think she really nailed one of them, but she was like, wow. Like, like you could tell in her face, like, I think one of them really connected well. And Nikki Bella did Alabama Slam towards the end of the match. That was really good. But in the end, Asuka made a tap out, and she ended up winning. So I think maybe Nikki Bella's sister might show up because she's having a difficult time in the, storyline. So we'll see what happens. Finally, LA Knight versus Bronson Reed. That was a good back and forth match. Fast pace. Bronson Reed's a quick bastard for a big guy. He's 330 pounds, and he moves that fast, which is incredible. Those Samoans are like special kind of athletes. Like, they're fast, really strong. I'm sorry, I never want to get or fight one of those guys. No way. They're really strong. Bronson Reed's beat him. No surprise. With the jagged edge, he's a winner. Jimmy Uso comes out to rescue him. LA Knight's getting, because LA Knight was getting beat down, but Jimmy rescued him. And they fought against Braun Breaker. And then Jey Uso comes out, crowd goes wild, rescues both of them. LA Knight thought he was cool, everything is cool with him. Then Jey Uso spears him, and now, next week we'll see what will happen. Well, LA Knight had it and turned heel, enjoy the other guys, or this will be the beginning of the new bloodline starting. We shall see, people. We shall see. So, so I'm going to try to do this wrestling stuff. We'll see what happens. It's just about timing and me remembering names and all this stuff. But, so like and subscribe to the Smart Review. I'll see you soon. I'm going to do the movie The Long Walk. I think I'm saying it right. And this week. So, like and subscribe. See you guys soon. Love you much. Peace.